Okay. Woo. Good morning, everybody. Sorry about that. Very, very sorry. Good morning. Let's see. I am so surprised this live stream is working because Mr. Jesse just came and walked all over my laptop, and there were things popping up and just crazy. So yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Michelle. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Good morning. Friday morning sunshines. How are you? He's still lurking over here. He's getting himself into trouble. Good morning, Melanie. Good morning, Donnell and Pixie and Luna and Chewy and kitties and bees. Hi, Loretta. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hi, Laura. I hope you're feeling better. Good morning, Lisa. Lurking. And let's see here. Hi, Deb. Good morning. Hi, Mona. Good morning. Sorry about that, everybody. He's still over here. He doesn't know what to get into, this little guy. So, yeah. He's being a bad boy. Are you being fresh? Let's just leave that over here for now. So, I am a hot mess because pretty much now that I'm doing these craft shows, everything that I have is in tubs, totes, dragging everything back and forth to shows. You guys know if anyone has ever done a show. So I still have to go and get my sewing machine and plug it in. So, so I just wanted to go over some crafty stuff. Good morning, Lynn. You set your alarm. Hi, June. Good morning. Good morning, Friday morning sunshines. How is everybody? So I wanted to share with you guys some things that I have a playlist of if you're looking for small things to make for the holidays. Also, I have some vintage fabrics I cut some trees out of. I never made trees out of this. This is vintage canvas. How pretty, right? So I'm going to attempt to make some. I have some of these. Oh, and then how pretty is that, right? So I'm going to attempt to make some with these fabrics. So for my vendor table, I usually have like a couple of like these little trees to put, hang these little. So a few weeks ago, we did these trees with the sticks, and then let's see here, some of these scrappy trees. And some cute little snowmen. So I have videos on how to make all of these. If you're looking for, hold on a second. If you guys are looking for kid-friendly projects and use up your Christmas scraps, these little fabric snowmen are so cute. They're in my playlist. Yeah, so some of these trees, these let's see here, these little scrappy trees. So these are all little videos if you want to make things with the kiddos or want to have some small projects to make. Hi, Susan. How are you? I have a video on how to make these little tree stands. You can add some fun things. Hi, Nikki. Good morning. I have a video on how to make these little poinsettias. These make great if you are hosting for the holidays. You can make your own little poinsettias. They're bendable, so you can adjust them. These would be cute as place setting, not place settings, but for your plates. So yeah. Awesome. Love your trees and snowmen. Thanks, Lynn. So I'm going to have to go get my sewing machine. So last year I did a challenge for myself. I don't know if you guys remember, but these were 2 store-bought or estate sale bought ornaments. This one says just believe, and this one says winter warmth. So my challenge to myself last year was, can I make some of my own? So I made a whole bunch of these. I think they turned out pretty good. So this was theirs and this was mine. And these use up a lot of, if you have some Christmas 5-inch squares or winter, you can go to the Dollar Tree and get all of these little things. And I just wrote enjoy. So I made a whole bunch. So I think they turned out pretty cute. Their wording looks better, but I think they overall turned out pretty cute. Hi, Kathy. I made both of the ones with the stands and the hanging ornaments. Very easy and turn out very lovely. You should know, though, that hot glue. Oh, yes. Kathy's been making some of my some of these items to sell at a craft fair of her own. So good job, Kathy. Your projects are all so cute. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Susan. So these little hearts are really cute. They're wonderful gift accents. If you're adding, if you're doing like a Secret Santa or something, that kind of stuff. And I made these little rustic hearts. These are also really big sellers. They're just scrap strips. I didn't piece them. I had just sewn right over them. So they're really great to put on your tree. And the kiddos can make these. They could just glue them. Literally just glue them. They're so easy. What else? Yeah, so the poinsettias, these are really great. For the poinsettias, if you have any ribbon, like an old ribbon spool, make yourself some poinsettias. You can get these little leaves at the Dollar Tree. So if you watch the video, you'll be able to, and all of this stuff is all Dollar Tree friendly. So yeah, if you want to go a little more farmhouse rustic, you can, Dollar Tree has these ribbon rolls. So very, very economical and quick. Like I said, the kiddos can make them. Let's see here. So what else was I going to say? Yeah, so I wanted to try and see if I could make these trees from this vintage canvas fabric. I don't know, because you guys know canvas fabric could be a little, but I think this toile fabric is just so pretty and lovely. It would be a cute little vintage Christmas type ornament. So I need to add some more to for my show on Sunday. So I thought I would share some with you. Oh, hi, Fever Dream. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks, Nikki. Let's see here. Joe, you could make the Scandinavian star ornaments. Yes, that would be a good idea. And those would be really pretty. Yes, Susan. Yes. Thanks, Sherry. She said I did a good job. Thanks, Sherry. Thanks, Mona. So, I have a holiday playlist that has DIYs on how to make all of that. Plus, how to make these are little gnomes on a shelf. They just sit right on the shelf like this. And these are kid-friendly projects too. So I have DIYs on how to make these. If the kiddos want to make some, you can make them long, the beards or the hair for the ladies long, then they can hang down off the shelf. They're really adorable. So I have DIYs. If you're, like I said, if you're looking for creative projects, I think I have a short scheduled. I don't know. I have so many videos scheduled for like the whole month of December, and I don't even remember what I have. I can't remember everything. I can't. All right. So, other kid-friendly projects. If you don't want to use the fabric with the kids could just make these snowmen themselves, right? This is just vintage music paper I added onto cardstock. So these are really lots of fun. Melanie, if your kiddos want to make some, and it's scrap fabric friendly. Yes. You have all those little itty bitty pieces of fabric, make some snowmen. You can just use them as gift tags. You can make them ornaments like I have over there. So I have a video on how to make these little houses. These are little hexy houses, and you can make them as ornaments. They're also gift tags. So if you want to make some fun little ornaments, and see how much scraps you could use. These are awesome. So much fun. So I have a DIY on how to make these. Let's see here. So just wanted to share some ideas. Scandinavian stars Christmas ornaments are so easy, no sewing. Oh, Susan, that's awesome. You got to share that with us. Hi, Patty, Rumi. Yo, Patty. That never gets old, Patty. Thank you, June. I purchased some, but never tried to make them. I have to try them. Yeah, I would try them. All right, so some other ideas I just want to share. Now that I have everything out, because I'm doing the shows, it's easier for me to show you guys now that I have everything. Everything's in bins and packed up. I have a video on how to make these. I fussy cut these out from yardage. So they're little hot cocoa mug. They're little gift tags. And you could fussy cut any type of fabric you like. You know, this just happens to be from fabric I had gotten, I think, at Walmart. So these are really super fun, great little scrap busters. You guys know we're going to bust out our scraps. So I made a whole bunch of these. These are fun to sell. I had little snowman fabric. So these are really awesome to make. The kids could make these. You could just glue these. These are nice little gift tags. Look how cute this little snowman is. Oh my goodness gracious, right? I know. I like snowmen. I don't know. It's a thing. And this one is fussy cut little gingerbread. So all gift tags. All this one with the little sweater. Right? So let's see. I'm missing you guys. I miss making ornaments and crafts with kids. I make them with my seniors. Does that count as making them with kids? I do. I make a lot of these ornaments with them, and they love it because, you know, they make stuff for their grandkids. And this is, so if Zaza showed you, and I've been showing you for a while, the master boards. So these gift tags are made from fabric master boards that I made. So these are just basically like vintage fabrics and new fabrics collage. They're just collaged. So basically it's a 12, I just took a 12 by 12 inch piece of cardstock and I had sewn on like this one has like little laces and all different things. I just fussy cut out a flower. And then I have a video on this too. I just took a large panel and sewn on my gift tags right from the panel. So I think I made like 10 or 12 of these in one shot. And these are so easy to make. They're just random. You just sewing on the fabrics. They come together. You can make a bunch of these in no time. So holiday playlist. So yeah. Thanks, Susan. How many shows are you doing? I'm doing 6. It started last week, last Saturday. Some are Saturdays and some are Sundays. So yeah. So thanks, Donnell. Thanks, Donnell. I don't know about talented. It's just these projects are, I mean, you're just taking your fabrics and sewing them onto cardstock. Literally just sewing them onto cardstock. And then I take my tag and I just, you know, cut it out from there. And they are super fast and easy. So what else? Oh, you have some burlap laying around. These little ornaments are so cute. These are hand stitched with yarn. These are very popular. A lot of people love the rustic farmhouse style. So yeah, little things to make, you know, that are super fast and easy, kid friendly. And what else? Yeah, you can use your ribbon. You know, I reuse up so much ribbon throughout the year. So, all right. So making some of these trees are so easy. Let's see. Okay, so like this little tree here, you see these little, is made from this. I don't know if it's vintage, but I had gotten it in a estate sale. This is a bed skirt that has all of these pretty flowers on them, if you can see them. The little, can you see them? Or is it just me? So this little tree is just made from thrifted fabric, right? And makes a cute little ornament. So there's so many different ways and things that you could make, things that you can do. So, all right. The other thing I wanted to say, I don't write things down because I'm a clutter. When it comes to this time of year with doing all these shows, I am a complete clutter brain. Okay, so if you have 5-inch, that's what I wanted to say. If you have 5-inch squares or any size squares here, like these trees from 1 5-inch square, if you organize your trees and make them, you can get 3 trees, different size trees, from 2 pieces, 2 squares. So you have 3 trees, 2 squares. Grab a bunch of squares. And again, I just coordinate the size of the triangles based on, like, you know, there's different sizes or whatever. Even if you get 2 triangles, right? You cut them all out at the same time. You can cut a whole bunch at the same time because these aren't perfect projects, right? You can stack up a bunch of your squares and just cut them together. And before you know it, you could have 9 trees. If you put four squares together, you have 9 trees, right? So win-win. Win-win. Sorry, guys. I don't know how you get it all done. Well, Laura, trying to figure out how to do things in bulk at the same time, like the trees, is definitely a help. Yes. The snowmen are my favorite too, Lynn. Aw, cute. I almost want to put up a tree. Mona, put up a tree. You should, Mona. I've got 4 shows coming up between November and December so far. Oh, awesome, Susan. Yes. Yeah, so I have 6 between now and December 18th. So, Mona says, I couldn't get in any this year. I started too late. Maybe next year. So I have 2 shows at senior centers, and the shows that I do at the senior centers, I don't pay for. They're free because I volunteer. But even if you don't volunteer, the shows there are free. They give me 2 free tables. So whatever I make is what I make. So that is definitely a plus and worth it. I used to leave stuff in my car until, yeah, I drag everything in and out, Mona. Yes, Laura, I'm very busy because I have all my stuff. You can see, but I don't know if you can see the messy mess behind me in tubs. You should film your setup. It would be interesting to see your setup. You know what happens, Mona? When you're doing the setup, people at the show and the people who are the other vendors are literally shopping or buying things before I'm finished setting up. So they're so hard. They're shopping before I don't even have half the stuff on my table and they're already buying things. So it's hard. They used to do rubber stamping. Oh, nice, Laura. When I go to estate sales, I just want to make sure they don't. Yes. Yes. Yes, Susan. The number one thing is yes. So I like to buy things that are still in the package. So I use biscuits for crafty stuff. Yes, they do have interesting textures, Patty. The girls used to go with me and help me. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, nothing that smells. No, it's not weird. Like these fabrics. This must have been curtains. This was like this toile, still in the package. This bed skirt was alone. There was no sheets or anything with this, but this was still in the package. Yeah, I think these were 2. So, yeah, I'm a sniffer too. Yeah, they do get heavy. Assembly line sewing. Yes, assembly line sewing, Susan. Mona said her grandmother had stamps. Boxes of them for $5. Wow. Hi, Judy. Still in the family. Yeah, that's awesome, Laura. So let's see here. I need to I have some happy mail from Miss Jessica. and then some stuff that I got from Lynn. So let me put some of this stuff away. Okay, so I had a question for you guys. There is an abandoned mall a couple towns away, and they're reopening it with stores. I think there's like 5 stores. I don't know what stores are in there. But if you had a mall, a mini mall of 5 stores, what would be the 5 stores you'd want to put in there aside from a fabric store? I'd put a Chick-fil-A. I would put a Chick-fil-A, maybe a Boston Market. Do you sew on vintage sewing machines? No, Susan, I'm the only Vintage Style by Jo that doesn't have a vintage machine. I'm the only Vintage Style by Jo, you know. Hi, Agnes. Oh, I have 2 giveaways, some fun things. Ice cream, candy, fabric, pizza, and thrift. Mona, that's my head. Mona was in my head yesterday on Discord. Now you're in my head again. Mona, get out of my head. Yes, those are the things I would have. Ice cream, pizza. Absolutely. All right, guys, you're going to have to excuse me for a moment. I have a bunny playpen underneath my table here. We have a kitty and a bunny who's sunbathing in the window. I'm going to go get my sewing machine. You've got to get one. I know. You know how many times I've seen one, but they were in such terrible shape. They were like, you live. Yes, maybe Terry can hook me up. I could probably put some kind of sandwich shop because we need to fuel Susan, sustain us while in the fabric. So yeah. I put a Hobby Lobby. All right, guys, I will be right back. Think about what you would put in your store. I mean, you're in your mall. So it would either be a Boston Market or a Chick-fil-A. But they're not telling us what stores are in there. Usually it says coming soon, like whatever stores. We don't even know, but there's 5 stores coming. All right, guys, I'll be right back. A Chick-fil-A. Would you put a quilt shop, or would you put a store that would have multiple type of craft stuff? My husband had found a couple of vintage machines at the online goods store. Yes. I have a vintage 1950s Singer table in mint condition. Like, I'm telling you, mint. But no machine. Mona, they can do handmade scoop ice cream, kind of like soda shop. Oh, Lisa, yes, a soda pop shop. Hi, Sheila. Good morning. Morning. So I think Mona's on target. If you're going to do some fabric shopping, you need to have some kind of pizza and ice cream, right? Yeah, I think the pizza and ice cream would be a great idea. And a sandwich shop would be great. I don't know about you guys, but we have way too many storage facilities here. Like, do we need, how much storage do we need? Everybody's buying so much stuff, right? We had a company call, same buyer, we had an online store. Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember Laura saying that her family had the urgent care center. We need to help after the fabric store. Kathy. We all need help. What about having a mental therapist there so we can sit down and discuss our fabric problems? Yes, we need a therapist. I'm going to need a therapist, Kathy. Oh, Mona, handmade ice cream shop. Nice. Pizza can go in with sandwich shop. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, pizza and sandwiches are nice. Kathy, so funny. Oh, we're all gonna need therapists. Oh, goodness gracious. A kindergarten to put your kids there so you can shop calmly. Oh, yes. So far we need a therapist. We need an emergency care. We need a kindergarten, ice cream, pizza, fabric, sandwiches. What else do we need? Oh, our mall, friends, our mall is getting bigger. We have a big mall now. It's getting bigger. Oh, therapy. How funny is that? We're all going to need therapy. Featherweight for $125. Oh, Laura, that's awesome. Like, what is a good price for? I guess it depends on the machine, right? Yes, Nikki, we need to discuss our fabric addictions. Mona said, no therapy. My stuff needs to stay hidden. No, because we don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. All right, let's see if we can do this. I can open a facilitator store. I'm not a therapist, but I do know how to enable. Oh no. Oh, Lisa's place is going to have to be next door to the therapy place. Lisa, you should just bring George and put George out front with a sign that says, if you need help. Mm. Usually these places, when these stores come, they have they tell you what's coming. Hubby needed help after last fabric purchase. He decided to walk and where I keep my stuff. He was shaking his head, Kathy. Oh my goodness. I told you guys my husband had to fix a shelf in my fabric closet. And he was like, when did you buy all this stuff? He's like, how come I did not see all of this stuff? Oh, Nikki was into making wire wreaths. Oh, nice. Yes, ribbon is good. And one of the malls where I go, kindergarten, has a psych physiotherapist. Oh, sorry, Kathy, that your husband discovered your stuff. Laura says he purchased a few machines. A craft shop. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Would you guys have, in your mini mall, would you have strictly fabric store or a craft store? I'm not even doing this right. A craft shop. Giovanna said craft shop. I don't have a problem. I just worry about it keeping my finances in the bank. Yes, Lisa, I know. My hubby was like, oh my God, when did you have time to buy? And how come I did not even know you bought all this stuff? Oh, yeah. I watch Marketplace. I don't do Facebook. It annoys me to death. I wish I wish therapy was cheaper than sewing. Yes, Mona. um, the computer shop to teach us how to stream. um, it came on the heels after he was delivered my last purchase. He said the box was so heavy he didn't think I could lift it. Oh, wow, that much fabric? Sheila says, bookshop, stationery with cool pens, cross stitch, bead store. Who needs food? Yeah, I don't know, Sheila. I don't need food. All crafts because they can be handy for quilting as well. Yes, I think you're right, Giovanna. Yes. Would you put a Dollar Tree in your mall? I think I would put a Dollar Tree in my mall. I think I would. Okay, let's see if our vintage fabric is going to hold up. I need to keep my I need to make lots of trees. All right, so let's clip this so it doesn't get caught up. All right, I'm going to have to get my pinking shears. Okay, going back to lurking. Oh, sorry, Lisa. So definitely some kind of pizza. I wouldn't have pasta because that makes me tired and then I won't be able to shop. So pizza would probably be better than pasta. Although pizza makes me tired. But are we shopping and then eating? Yeah, we're shopping and then eating, right? Well, I think I need to have some kind of food place because if my husband comes with me ever, he's going to need to have somewhere to eat. Maybe my husband will sit right next to Kathy's husband. I need food. Oh, Mona. Oh, Lisa. I mean, Mona. 11 yards of wide quilt backing. Wow, that's a lot, Kathy. You have the strip mall by my mall. Sushi? Oh, I love sushi. She hasn't bought anything since October, Laura. Oh. Susan went to go pick up the entries in her fair. Can get a hug? Oh, Susan. More fabric from Connecting Thread. I've been buying stuff from Lynn at Soft Squares. I have a couple here. I'll show you in a minute. Her remnant deals are awesome. Like she'll have, I got 5-inch charm pack for $7. So that was good. And then I ordered some Riley Blakes that were originally $12 for $6. It is a sweet story, Susan. Oh, that's nice, Susan. queen size for her bed. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I've only been buying specific stuff for specific projects. That's it. Candy and ice cream. Besides a fabric craft shop, so we can keep the energy going. Yes. I have to go get my pinking shears. I'll be back. I wonder why they're not telling us what's going to be in the store. In the mall, I mean. Awesome, Susan. Congrats. Yes. Awesome. Where is my boyfriend, Cat? Well, him and Gemma are sitting in the window sunbathing on the front side because that's where the sun is. I wish we all lived a little closer. That would be so awesome. Okay, let's try and sew this vintage canvas. All right, let me make a mark for my opening. So this is just stuff that I need to make more of for my show. Canvas doesn't play very nice, but I never made these in canvas. Let's see. Jessie, Giovanna's looking for you. Giovanna's looking for you, sweetheart. Okay, so I have to make sure. And I'm not sewing on. So I put the twine hanger, you guys know, in the center. Right on the inside. Otherwise it gets to be a hot mess. I'm trying not to sew over daily deals. Oh, they do? Don't tell, Nikki. I will, Giovanna. He's right. He's lurking with Lisa. he's a lurker. He's a dirty lurker. Okay. You guys know I already ran out of the 10 pounds of polyfill that I used from last week from the last sale. Stuffing the pet beds. Yeah. Already ran out. So, hi, good morning, Chris. So hard to make gifts. I haven't had the feel yet. Laura's in Arizona. Oh, I didn't leave my hole big enough. To Georgia, then we can go to Florida. Find Susan. Susan, you need like a locator. You got to find Susan. Like, where's Waldo? We're going to give Susan a red and white striped shirt. Ah, Susan. Oh, hi, Sandra. I'm sorry I didn't see you, sweetheart. I didn't see you. Let's see here. Still haven't started making gifts, Giovanna said. You can come to Georgia. Oh, got that. That's a little bit of a ways. Laura says a day trip. Girls trip. Yes, that would be fun. I need to get ready to go. Jack wants food. I'm being lazy bum. Oh. Thanks for coming, Nikki. How you doing, Chris? All right. So let's see if our tree held up. So this one I folded. I did the birthing method for it. But you can always just use your pinking shears and then do it that way for the outside. So actually this held up pretty good. Yay, guys. This is old canvas fabric. So we know canvas fabric cannot behave on a good day. So imagine if it's old. Let's see here, because I usually just use this fabric for my snippet rolls or my master boards or that kind of stuff. If I bubble wrapped it really good and then put it in the plastic bag inside a box, it could ship to you. All right, Laura, give her your address. All right, guys, look. Sometimes I dread doing projects with old fabric because it can get like weird, but what a cute little tree, right? Isn't it beautiful little fabric for a little tree? That's awesome. Love it. Love when a plan works out, right? Follow the ribbons, Sheila. Hi, Terry. How are you? Good morning, sunshine. Stop by and pick Sheila up in Virginia. I have a friend that lives in Leesburg, and my brother Eric lives in Fredericksburg. I bring my apple pie filling and bread and butter pickles. I sell out really fast. Yes, Susan, I bet you do. All right, let's stuff our pretty lady. Oh, pretty. So I have to make a bunch more of these. Hope I'm not boring you guys. I just wanted to see, you guys are my guinea pigs to see if this actually works. Terry. Good morning, Miss Deb. Let's see here. Thanks, Sherry. I just love when a plan works out because I said, you know what? I need to make some more little things to put in the front of my table. Small things to put, like these little, I like to put these in the front of the table because people may not want to buy big things. They might want to just want something small. So I put like these little things on the very front of my table, and I just put them across the table. So the tables at the craft shows are usually 8-foot tables. And mine here, this one here is only 6 foot. So I have extra room. Yes, homemade is always better, Laura said. Am I a little bit behind? Thank you, June. She's a cute tree. Thanks, Laura. She loves a vintage fabric. And then make them, like I said, one charm square. You can make 3 trees from one charm square, right? You stack 4 charm squares together, you have 9 trees. So you can make a whole bunch literally you can make a whole bunch in no time. I just did a video for to make trees from scrap rolls. All right, so let's sew our opening closed. Let's see how we do. All right, so this one doesn't have any sticks. It's just a, see, what happens during a live stream. And so the whole opening closed. My opening was bigger than I thought. Oh, look how much fun these are. Look how pretty that little ornament is for a tree. Right? Isn't that pretty? This beautiful fabric? Yay. You guys are here to witness my, this is awesome. Yay. And you could put some pretty, like, a little bow on the top, right? But the fabric itself is just so gorgeous. I love it. All right. These little things that make you happy, right, guys? Let's see. Oh, Giovanna wants a recipe. Yes, I heard that Fredericksburg has a lot of antique shops, Sheila. What would you put? Tell Terry, what would you put in a mall? Laura said, cheap pillows at Walmart uses stuffing. Yes. That's a good idea, Laura, to use the cheap pillows. Yeah, that is a good idea. Hi, Jess. Good morning. Yeah, Terry, the question was if you had a mall of 5 stores, a mini mall of 5 stores, what would be the 5 stores you would put in your mini mall? We have pizza, we have ice cream, we have fabrics, we have crafts, we have sandwiches. What else did we have? We all need therapy, right? Because we're going to need some therapy. Kathy needs to run right to the therapist immediately. So yay. Oh, I love this. So I'm gonna, when I'm done later, when I'm done with my trees, I'm gonna put like a little red little ribbon, and then I can hang it up. I can add it to my little tree to sell at my shows. Fun. Yay. So thanks, Sheila. She said, Laura said she loves it. Lynn said, beautiful tree, pretty fabric. If you fold a ribbon for the trunk before closing the bottom. Yes, I could do that, Giovanna. Good idea. Yeah. Yes, I know. You guys have great ideas. Well, I'm not teaching anyone how to sew, but if I can sprinkle some fun sojo projects on you, then that's better. Right? Because sometimes we just need inspiration, right? It's just, you just need to get ideas. Awesome. Laura's going to make trees and snowmen. Yes, Kathy. Go right immediately. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this one where I'm just going to use my pinking shears. Yeah, so we have therapy, pizza, ice cream, sandwiches, boy, fabric. What else did we say? Ice cream. Mona has me fixated on this ice cream now. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna have ice cream for breakfast. So, let's see. I miss a lot. A pet boutique. No selling of pets. No pet selling. We need pillows are much less expensive. Yes. I'm going to make some trees. Laura said, and someone, yes. Awesome. A pet boutique, spice shop, Italian deli, fresh produce, and gift shop. You notice how Terry left off fabric? Nobody wants to buy fabric. We're all banning fabric. We're all banning fabric. We're all doing no buys. What if you need fabric, Terry, and it's emergency? Terry, if it's an emergency and you need some kind of fabric for your project you're working on. No quill shop, Terry? That's what I said. Come on, Terry. Put in a quilt shop. No quilt shop. Miss Nala just devoured her breakfast. Aw, Piggy. I figured someone must have said that already. Yeah, but we want to know what you would put. I want to buy it, not sell it. All my family members are getting homemade pillowcases for Christmas. Nice, Susan. My family's all getting neck warmers or those neck pillows. That's what they're getting. And they're going to like it. All right, so this one, I just literally sewn around. I didn't even see. Well, let's make sure these hangers on these trees are terrible. Because the twine wants to just go all over the place. All right. Yay. I'd love to have a bunch of help while I'm making some Christmas. Mona dozed off. Am I boring you guys? Oh no, that's terrible. No buy was working until connecting thread sale. That's what Sheila said. Connecting threads has pretty fabrics. I mean, their thread's awesome too, obviously, but they have nice fabrics. Farmer's market. Yes, Susan, a farmer's market would be good. I could eat a bagel. I have a great, huge bagel shop. Yes. Love bagels. Where's Mr. Mike when you need him? He's from out in bagel land in New York. No, not boring. I was just moving stuff. Oh, okay. I don't want to bore anybody. I just wanted to see if these are okay. We'll sew down this bottom. So again, if anybody wants some crafty ideas for the holidays, check out the playlist. All right, so now it's time for pinking shears. Look how pretty this vintage fabric is. It's got the little leaves on it. Love it. Sorry, guys, my husband makes so much noise. My husband's like a big ogre. He makes so much noise. It's like, oh, thanks, Giovanna. She said never. Marshall's has, yeah, you know, I went to Marshall's the other day and I put a couple of things on my cart after I watched Lori's video. And they don't keep stuff in your cart unless you become a member. I mean, not a member, you create an account. And I never created an account. Oh, good. Hi, Stitcher. How are you? How are you doing? Let me guess. Is your name Stacy? If your name is Stacy, then I am good. If it's not, then I apologize. And then I'm only rude on Fridays. I'll be better tomorrow. Thanks, Giovanna. 3 bolts of fabric from there, I think, be great backing. Oh, nice, Judy. Judy ordered fabric from there. So let me grab my desk, my garbage. I'm just going to do some pinking. He makes so much noise. Like everything he does is like, he's like a caveman. Jessie. Aunt Giovanna wants to see you. All right. Okay, I was able to make ornaments 2 different ways from vintage canvas fabric. Whoa, look how cute. Right? I'm going to put some ribbon up on the top and they'll be ready to sell. Right? So much fun. Love it. I didn't make this one because I don't want to bore you to death, but this is the other one I'm going to make. And then I have some other eyelet lace fabric I'm going to use. So I'm going to use eyelet lace fabric. Let me see if I can get. So I have some of this eyelet lace fabric. These are pretty, they have pretty little flowers on them. So I'm going to try and make some trees. I'll have to line the fabrics with, line this with some kind of fabric so the polyfill doesn't come out. But I think that these would make really cute vintage style ornaments, you know. So, yeah. That is my busy. So my show is on Sunday. Thank you, Mona. Prices have really jumped. Yes, I know. I have my noise sleeping next to me. Oh, Giovanna, give him a hug. I've never been disappointed with their fabric. Oh, that's good to know, Judy. Just Frankensew, 5 extra flannel squares, and I just only 67 for my hubs quilt. I bought a bunch of shirting flannel from Joann's last year. Oh, nice, Melanie. Yes, a star would look nice, Giovanna. I have like little shimmies I had gotten at the Dollar Tree. And I don't know if it was Joann's or Hobby Lobby, but they sell in their ribbon and their trim by the yard section. They have all different kinds of by the yard shims. And one of the ones they saw at Hobby Lobby, but the problem is these places are not close to me. They're like probably almost an hour. So it has to be like a day trip. Hubby and I will go to lunch and stuff, and I can go and pick up some. They have one that has little they have stars, and the trim has silver and gold stars on it. It's just, so I thought that would be really cute for my trees, but I'm not going to be able to go. But I'll go for one of my other shows. And they have like little stars, and then one of their trim has little little green Christmas trees. So I thought that would be kind of fun. Melanie's lurking. Oh yes, that's a good idea, Mona, to put that over like a red. Yes, this would be, yes, Mona, that would look nice with the red. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, Mona, I'm going to try that today. I'm pretty sure I have some red Christmas fabric or red fabric. Yes, Mona, I'm going to try that. That would look real pretty. Yes, I'm going to write that. A mental note. So Laura says she has quite a stash. Oh, a snowman. See, now we're going to get some ideas, Mona. I made 10 rag quilts. Oh, yeah, Patty's been working on those rag quilts. She made like, oh, been crazy. 71 pounds. Oh, jeez. Goodness gracious. Oh my God, 71 pounds. Or 7 pounds. Does that say 7 pounds? Whew, I thought you said 7 pounds. I was gonna hide under my chair. Oh, I love making rag quilts. I love them. I just don't like the snipping. With or green or white fabric. Yes, Giovanna. Yeah, the Isla fabric. That's a good idea with the Isla fabric. Yeah, Patty's been busy. Busy. That's why she goes to all of our live streams and lurks. Then every once in a while, she'll say, at the end, she'll say goodbye. She one rag quilt done partially. That's all she can get done before Christmas. It's all right, Laura. You know what? It's all good. My family is either getting neck warmers, they're getting neck pillows, or for a couple of my ladies, I'm going to be making that rustic farmhouse pillow for them. So I'm making 3 more of the rustic farmhouse pillows, and then just other little things. Yes, it makes her hand ache, the snipping. The snipping. All right, speaking of fabric, I'll show you guys some fabric I got from Soft Squares. 2026 projects. All right, so some fat quarters. These are Riley Blake. I forgot the name of them. So there were 4 fat quarters for $8. So there's $2 each. Not too bad, right? I love, you know how many of these little candies I have from Lynn? They're everywhere, everywhere. Oh, did I show you guys this fabric already? With the holly trees, with the gold background. Did I show you these? Patty's lurking and clipping. Oh, I have those snips I was telling you guys about. And this, the Christmas night with the stars. Nice gold fabric. They were on clearance. I think it was, so this was, it says it's 1.5 yards. It was 1.5 yards. It's called Up on the House. And Christmas Wishes was the gold one. It was $12 for 1.5 yards. And this one was $7. So I like Lynn's when she has her remnant sale. Yeah, Sheila, it is. It's a nice Christmassy color. And I got yesterday received from our very own Jessica from Sewing on the Bluff. Thanks, Melanie. It's like a gold color, Mona. It's very pretty. This bag, stuffed, I think it's like 3 pounds of scrap fabrics that she sent me. This still has like a ton of scraps in it. I still have to go through it, but she sent me lots and lots of like strips. Beautiful, beautiful, soft, wonderful fabrics. A whole ton. And lots and lots and lots of, I think these are 3-inch squares, stacks of them. Huge amount. Beautiful fabrics, beautiful. Lovely, wonderful. Look how pretty. How beautiful this fabric is, right? Beautiful. Love them. Love them. Thank you. She won't let me pay her for shipping, but I'm going to send her something fun. Look how pretty, right? Just so, she has such a good taste in fabrics. Beautiful. I want to show you this little fabric. This little fabric has, it was, must have been from Diner Fabric. See the chicken, and it has a menu on it. It has a menu on it. So cute. Yeah, so tons of beautiful, well, she works at a quilt shop, so you know they're going to be gorgeous fabrics, right? So, and then, oh, goodness gracious, tons. And then lots of like white cut off pieces and black. And I don't have any white, the only white fabric I use are for my master boards, my snippet rolls, and then anything that has to do with my journals. And then I don't buy yardage of it. I'll buy like a fat quarter of it because I don't use it that much. But beautiful, beautiful fabrics. Wonderful. So she's not here. And she wasn't on Discord yesterday, but I did send her a message. So there's half of this bag still that we have to go through. So beautiful, wonderful fabrics. Love them. So I guess I got some scraps to boss me around. Let's see here. Hi, Lori. Holy cow, Joe, you'll be very busy, girl. Yes. Did you see the stack this high of 3-inch squares? It's got to be, I don't even know, a boatload. Sheila said Jessica sent it to a good home. Yeah, she did. Thanks, Laura. Around the cutting after I make the few things I already have to make. I will be once I get around. Oh, that's what Michelle said. Lori was lurking. I should use my scraps. Insulate my kitchen. LOL, it's freezing. Oh, Mona. Oh, no. Oh. So that's awesome. My trees turned out real cute. So I only have about 20 or so to make more. But yeah, so these are great for my little show. And I'm going to try that, Mona. I'm going to put some fabric. I'm going to do red underneath there, under the eyelet fabric. It's a good idea. So sprinkling some some holiday inspiration for you guys. 26 this morning. Wow. That is cold. Thanks, Giovanna. Yeah, I think the red, I love red, so I think the red would look nice. That's a good yeah, so it was very nice of Jessica to think of me and send that to me. So you have the snowman, the trees, the gift tags, look at the playlist, and you'll have lots of fun. And these came together so fast and easy, like faster than you thought, right? So once you have this little bag, the little bag sewn, and you could just machine stitch this on before you put the rest of the bag together. And I just wrote joy on it. So once you have the bag made and this is sewn on, you're just going to stuff it with polyfill, hot glue some things on it, add a little hanger. And these like take you about 10 minutes. So awesome. So I hope we got some inspiration today. And then, like I said, there's a lot of kid-friendly projects if you want to make some for the kiddos. The reason I have a lot of kid-friendly projects is because my seniors do a lot of kid-friendly projects. So, yeah, they can't use hot glue. They're not using needles or sewing machines. They're using glue and like that kind of stuff. So, Mona said her grandmother used to make that. Oh, awesome. 66. Thanks, Susan. She said bags are adorable. 63. It was 42 when we got up today. It's supposed to be the high 50s today, I think. I like the eyelet angels with wood heads. Oh, let's see here. That's a good idea, too. Good idea, Mona. Yes. The problem is when you guys give me ideas after my after my live stream, I say I'm going to make this stuff, and then you guys make me lose my focus. You guys make me lose my focus, and then I squirrel, and then I start making other things. Remember the Lifesaver angel ornaments back in the 60s? Uh-oh, Jesse's going outside with Daddy. All right, let me open the door. He's coming. Jesse's going outside. Daddy's taking Jesse outside, Giovanna. It's a beautiful sunny day. The whole month of November so far has been so windy and cold and cloudy. And if we can only get some sun, that would make things a lot easier. Because when it's cloudy, ooh, and the wind, yuck. So I wish Jessica was on here. Thanks, Mona. She said, love your trees. It took yarn for arms, legs, roll of Lifesaver for mine. Oh, I didn't remember. I don't remember that, but awesome. That's a kind of fun thing. Oh, see, Giovanna, it's the whole November is my least favorite month because it is the cloudiest, the windiest month out of or March, the Ides of March. I think March and November are just like those months. The yo-yo trees are so cute. So I have a project for sometime in December. We're gonna make tree towers. They're small, like decorative table. I'm gonna make a decorative tabletop trees with you guys, and then that'll be really fun because they're um, the stuff that you would need to make the tree is something you could just make on the couch. You could sit on the couch and just make them. So it's a win-win, and then you could just put them together. It takes about 10 minutes. Dressed and do dishes. Sherry is the most exciting person today. She's getting dressed and doing dishes. Bye, Mona. Take care. Thank you guys so much for coming. My chihuahua is wrapped up in my minky back throw quilt. He thinks it's his. Susan, you haven't figured it out? That everything is theirs? Everything is theirs. We are humans, have nothing, and everything is theirs. Bye, Lynn. Have a great day. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was an hour and 20 minutes. I usually like to do at least an hour and 15. And yeah, so I'm glad these worked out. So I'm going to work on these today. Mona's sticking ideas in my head. But I hope you have a crafty weekend, a crafty day. Remember, when you're doing your stuff, just have fun and enjoy yourself, because creating is supposed to be therapeutic, and it's supposed to warm your soul. And just, I hope you guys will make at least one of these projects. Again, check out the playlist and enjoy yourself. Bye, Patty. Thank you, Sheila. So, yeah, they're just tiny little projects for the holidays. If you want to use them as gift accents, if you're giving a gift, or, like I said, we're the kids. Have a great time at your craft shows. Yeah, Susan, you too. So Susan's doing shows. I hope you make a ton of dough. I missed most of it. I'm working on some things today as well. Bye, Giovanna. So bye, guys. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'm going to go out with Jessie and enjoy some sun. Yes, Terry had a nice short with her fall leaves and everything. I love those leaves are great. The purples. These would be great ornaments for little kids. Yes, that's what I'm saying, because I made these with my seniors. So they're very kid friendly, and anything that's glue and fabric and paper would be perfectly fine for them. Yeah, get some. It's been and it has not. Today is the 14th. I think we got one sunny day this whole month so far. But thank you guys so much I appreciate your support more than you ever know. I know you guys have a zillion things to do, but to watch me yammer on about stuff. But I hope you guys get crafty. I hope it helped a little bit. And I just have to get busy working on my shows. And so thank you guys again so much. Big hug. I used to scoop up leaves and fill a clear vase with them for decor. Oh, that's nice, Terry. Yeah. Bye, Terry. Melanie, Sheila. Thank you guys, Giovanna. Thank you, everybody, so much. So a big hug to you all. And maybe do a pop-up, and then do some crafty stuff. So thank you guys so much. I will be talking to you guys soon. Take care.